What would you do if somebody insulted your mother? Would you react violently against that person because he exercised his freedom of speech? Well, recently, Pope Francis I had some very interesting words for his good friend, Dr. Gaspari. Let me just read those words. If my good friend, Dr. Gaspari, speaks badly of my mother, he can expect to get punched. And then, jestingly, the Pope threw a right hook into the chest of Dr. Gaspari. Now, the Roman Catholic Church believes that the Pope is Christ's representative on earth. The question is, what would Christ have done if someone had insulted his mother? Would Jesus have responded with a punch? The fact is, we all know that the Bible states that if somebody strikes you on the right cheek, you should turn the left cheek as well. In other words, Jesus guaranteed freedom of speech, but he did not condone the use of violence in response to the exercise of freedom of speech. Allow me to mention something else about the Roman Catholic Church. This church believes that the church is the mother church. And so the question is, how would the church react? How would the Pope react if someone insulted the mother church by saying certain things about the belief system of the Roman Catholic Church that that person does not agree with? Or even one step further, Mary is considered the mother of the church. What would happen if somebody is critical of the beliefs of the Roman Catholic Church concerning Mary? What if someone said, I don't believe that Mary was conceived immaculately. I don't believe that Mary ascended bodily to heaven. I don't believe that she intercedes in heaven for sinners. And I don't believe that she's the mother of God. What would happen? Would that justify violence against that individual for exercising the right of freedom of speech? We all know the saying, your freedom ends where my nose begins. The fact is that free speech was never intended to encourage people to act violently against a religion, nor does it justify the use of violence against organizations that exercise the right to free speech. The First Amendment to the Constitution of the United States allows individuals to express themselves freely, even to be critical of another's religion, to be critical in verbal use of language, of the beliefs and the practices of others. Freedom of speech does not mean that violence can be used, even by the person who speaks freely or by the individual who is offended by the individual who exercises freedom of speech. Let us protect this wonderful gift that God has given to the human race, freedom of speech and freedom of the press. Let's never allow these rights that are guaranteed by the Constitution to be infringed upon. This is Stephen Bohr reporting from Secrets Unsealed in Fresno, California.